Hello, hello, all. Thank you for joining us again on the Almost Brothers podcast. Hey, will you do us a favor? If this podcast has meant something to you and encouraged you, will you consider becoming a monthly supporter? You could do $3, $5, $8, or $10 a month. What this does is this helps financially support the podcast so that we can continue to put out content and help better serve you. So if you would, down in the show notes, you can click the link, support, and become a monthly member. We love you. New episode coming your way.
What's up? What is up, everybody? I'm excited today. Welcome back to another episode of the Almost Brothers podcast. On today's episode, we are talking about, what are we talking about, Jeremiah?
Desperation.
Ooh, come on.
Did you like how I used my midnight voice there? Desperation.
Man,
I don't know where that came from. You got to put me on the spot.
Man, what was that? That was at 91.5. What was it? Oh, what was the movie where it's all it was about? It's like a radio host. Oh, I can't remember. It wasn't like it wasn't Howard Stern, but it was just like, you know, a fake radio host or whatever.
Yeah.
Mix 91.5. I think it had Ashton Kutcher in it. Oh, but what was it about? Was that the one, him and Brittany Murphy just married? No. Anyway, that was his job. Like the random, 3 to 5 a.m. slot where nobody's listening. And he's like going over traffic. He's like, yes, right now there are approximately 7 cars on the highway. It was like, that would suck.
Yeah.
Having to do that.
Yes.
Nobody listening. But yeah, this is a good topic, man. This is all you do. So good.
Yeah, this one hit me Monday during our staff meeting. One of the girls was talking about the Jeremiah House and how when they show up, you know, they're the inpatient. For those of you who don't know or not familiar with it, that's our inpatient recovery program. And we have girls in there that are like 6 months to a year. And so anyway, when they show up, the atmosphere changes and they're just so excited, and they're the way that they praise and worship, you know, it's just on another level. And it kind of got me thinking that I can remember when I was in that situation of, you know, kind of just off rock bottom. I was at rock bottom, and then kind of got together a little bit and got into an inpatient treatment. And I can remember having no phone, having no computer, having no TV. You know, you're just basically, you know, you work and you go to class, and then you spend time in the Bible and in prayer, and you don't have anything to distract you. And you're desperate. And that was the word that kept coming into my, in my spirit, is just, that there's just a desperation there.
Yeah.
You know, you've exhausted every other option. You've tried everything within your power to fix your life and fix your situation, and you can't do it. So you turn to God. And I don't know why we make that our last call.
Right.
But, just out of desperation, like a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
God help me.
And, all right. Well, I guess since everything's going bad, I guess I'll give this a try. Yeah, that's good.
And then he does, and he meets us right there where we're at. And man, I can just remember that feeling, and I can remember walking into church service and everybody, you've been all week just in the word, and you're fired up, and it's contagious to those around you.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we experience here with those girls when they come in. It's just like a breath of fresh air in the house,
Yeah. And I'm glad you said that, because that's what, when you talked about it before we got on here, talk about desperation, and that's what it got me thinking of is breath. How desperate we are to catch our next breath. We cannot live without it.
Mm-hmm.
What would happen if that was our relationship with Christ?
All the time.
I cannot move. I cannot think. I cannot live. I cannot breathe without you. Mm-hmm. Where we have to have it. It's just like air, just like oxygen. We have to have it.
Yep. What
would happen if that was with him?
Oh, yeah.
We're so desperate to, God, I've got to spend time with you. God, I've got to know.
That's where I think we would see that Acts church.
Yeah.
Where he talked about people walking by and the shadows healing people. I mean, I think that's the kind of level that we would get to.
Yeah.
People would come to us and we wouldn't just, say, yeah, I'll pray with you. And, we're going to trust that your circumstances will change, that we'll have that, you would walk in that anointing and have that authority that you can just cast out demons and the sick would recover right in front of your eyes. I think that that's the kind of things that we would be experiencing.
Right. And we don't have that because we put Christ on the back burner. We'll give you the leftovers. And Christ, we're going to give you what I've got at the end of the day, or after I'm, let me rest a little bit and then I'll give you something, instead of waking up going, God, I'm going to give you everything right now before I get anything else. I'm going to give it to you. I'm so desperate to spend time with you that I've got to wake up and just talk to you.
Yeah.
And that's what we've had these conversations with these kids, that if you would just get in his word, you will begin to hunger for that. And not be able to go through your day without, man, God, I got to spend some time with you. I've got to. I'm going nuts. Without you. That's what we got to get, man. And that, like you said, that's when we're going to see things happen.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm struggling with right now is, I was really convicted as I sat in that meeting, because I don't feel that I'm desperate like that anymore. I know, I remember being there, and then it's like, God starts working and doing things, and you get a job that you get the job you've been praying for. You meet that person that's been missing from your life, So I got married, and all these things start happening, and your life is now nothing like what it was before. And it's like you get comfortable, or, it's like that reliance on God kind of goes away. It's like, okay, I'm good now. God, thank you for picking me up, but I got this now. And man, I don't want to be like that, so I'm wrestling with that as we speak. This last couple of weeks, I've just been thinking about that a lot, that I want that feeling again, but I don't want to go back to the mess.
Right.
You know what I mean? I felt like at one time I heard the Lord say to me that if the only place that you're going to seek my face and you're going to talk to me and be in love with me is when you're in a jail cell, then I'm going to keep you in the jail cell.
That's good. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be in the jail cell. I don't want to live there. I want to be able to praise him while I'm on the mountaintop, not even in the mountaintop. Just, I want to be able to praise him when I'm just at an even keel.
Right.
I don't need to be low and desperate and in my world falling apart.
Yeah.
Before I reach out, and desire that connection with God. I want to have that consistency.
Yeah.
And so that's just where I'm at. And that's why I thought it'd be good to talk about this today. And
that's good.
Because it's something very real to me right now. It's something that I'm going through.
Well, it's kind of like what we talked about when we had Dalton on here is we seem to praise God during the big things. Oh my gosh, God, you came through. Like, this is amazing. I praise you. And the really bad things, the two extremes, and we don't praise them in the small moments, in those day-to-day. Well, today's a good day. It's not nothing spectacular, and it's not nothing bad, and it's like we overlook that. Well, it's another day,
right?
As opposed to, no, God, thank you for this day. Just like the day where you blessed me with this, or just like the day where I'm at rock bottom. Thank you for today. Thank you for this journey that we're going on. I've got a message that I'm preaching next week that kind of goes over this. Is we want to skip over certain seasons of our life, and we just want the big things and the big moments. And I think that's the moments where we look to Christ and we say, thank you, or help me, instead of just be with me. It's kind of that, the hands in, hands off, or no, hands on, hands off. We're one of those. We want our way, or we want God to do it all. We don't want to be hands on. Okay, does that make sense? We want hands in or hands out. We don't want to be hands on.
Right.
Because it's hard. It takes work, and it takes you to take that time and focus and say, you know what, Christ, man, today's a mediocre day. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Man, I just want to praise you through it.
Yeah.
I just want some time with
to
you.
go with your hand thing. He wants us to just go hand in hand with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Hands on, baby.
Just go.
I messed it all up, but you know what I'm trying to get at.
I thought I would throw some more in there. So I just can picture people like, what? So what do I do with my hands?
Yeah. So wait. Okay. What? Ricky Bobby? I'm not really sure what to do with my hands here. I wish we had a thing. Ricky Bobby. Shake it, baby.
Well, we have our intro song.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. That's
that's
true.
Step Brothers. It's not
Yeah.
Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
Such a funny movie.
Yeah. So good. But yeah, and I think, man, we've got it. Like you said, we've got to do a better job at that, at the small moments and the still silence of just, I was listening to, I can't remember what it was, if it was a message or it might have been a podcast where they were talking about, when we do a moment of silence, we do it in remembrance and honor. I think that it's the silent moments where we really get direction from God. It's the most awkward moments, because I'm sitting here not hearing anything, but it's in those moments where we're honoring his presence, and we're really tuned in to God. I just want to spend time with you. I want to block everything out. I don't want to talk. I just want to be with you.
Yeah.
I think that's such a hard thing as a human dealing with our flesh, because we want to be doing something or we feel like we're worthless, so we want to be all in or all out. And he's like, just give me those in between moments, the silence, the quiet, get alone with me.
Yeah.
You don't have to say nothing. Just get alone with him. Close your eyes, focus on him. Don't go to sleep.
Don't go to sleep.
Don't go to sleep. But, what do you think is something that we could do to change it, to make it a habit, to make it a habit that in those moments, that it's not something that I forgot to do, but it's something that just comes natural.
I mean, I just think it takes discipline. You just start doing it and make it a habit. Man, I don't know. It's almost like, I remember Pastor Bolin preached a sermon on diligence.
Yeah.
He explained it as doing a small thing for a long period of time, until something big happens.
Yep.
And that's what I think that is perfect for that.
Right.
I mean, it's just taking the time, disciplining yourself to get along with God, to seek his face. David talks about, as a deer panteth by the water, that's just that desire for that intimacy. So you get to that place, and then you just, like you said earlier, you long for that. You want more of it.
Yeah.
It's like once you've tasted it and seen it, it's like, okay, now I need more of that.
Yeah.
And it'll just become one of them, a good addictive behavior.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And so, I guess that's, if that answered your question.
Yeah, that's good.
It's just something you start doing, and I think the more you do it, the more that relationship builds, and the more it becomes natural, and the more you want it. You may start off by saying, I'm going to spend 5 minutes alone with God. And then, a couple months down the road, you might be saying, I got to cut this to an hour.
Right.
I got other things to do. I'm just, soaking up his presence, and I'm enjoying this so much. I don't even want to go to work today,
That's good.
but I got to go to work. And so I think that's how,
yeah, that's good. And like you said, just addiction in itself isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's what you're addicted to that is the good or bad thing. Yeah. We can be addicted to his presence. We can be addicted to reading his word. We can be addicted to spending time with him. We can be, and all those are great things to have. That's such a good addiction to have. We look at that as such a bad thing, but a lot of us have that addictive personality. If we could just find that thing to be addicted to, and stay consistent, like you said, stay consistent with it, and turn one day into 5, and then just see how it changes everything, and how you feel weird when you don't do it.
Yeah.
We've been starting me and Richard, we do a Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Bible study. And, first couple of days, it's like, oh my goodness, I'm tired, I'm wore out. But then after a while, it's like, I can't imagine not doing this. And like you miss a day because you got something that goes on that morning. And you feel that missing that. You feel that, oh man, that's weird. Like, I don't feel right. It becomes a routine and a consistent thing that you do every day, that we start our day that way.
Yeah.
And it does wonders in your life, and we could do that in so many different ways, whether, reading our word, praying to him, just talking to him, listening to praise and worship, to say, you know what, I got this 30-minute drive to work. I'm going to set this time aside every day. Just listen to some praise music and lift them up. Good days, bad days, normal days, every day. I'm just going to do this. And after a while, it becomes a thing that you can't live without. You have to do it, or you feel off. You feel off kilter. Is that the right?
Good word.
Hey, what's up? Get my education on. But yeah, and we have to set aside time to do that. We have to make it something that we actively try to do, not, okay, see if I can fit it in. No, fit everything else into that. Okay. Got to do it.
Got to.
Man, my goodness. I was talking to Megan yesterday before service, just talking about like rest, just talking about our just rest. I say, we do all these things and we follow, the 10 commandments, the top 10 of what we need to do, how we need to live our lives as Christians. And we go through it all, and it's like, man, do you plan on murdering somebody today? Absolutely not. Right? You plan on going to the store and stealing some stuff today? You plan on resting one day this week? It's in there with the rest of them.
It's in there with the rest of them.
Just as important as all the rest of them. But we don't do it. Why? We push that to the back. Oh, I'll see if I've got time, or if I don't, I'm busy.
Yeah.
It wasn't a suggestion. It was a commandment. Take a day of rest. How many of us do it? You know what I'm saying? So it's like we put God and the things that he wants for us to the back. If I got time, if I could squeeze it in, if I've got an area to do it. He said, no, I want to be first.
Yeah.
Not the leftovers. I want to be the main course.
Yes.
Everything else can be leftover.
Come on.
And it's even with that, even with our rest, nobody takes it. Who does it? Why? It's a commandment.
That's right.
Do that, boy, make it consistent. You're like, man, I can't live without this, man.
I like resting.
Right.
Yeah.
Just don't do it. Yeah, just don't do it very much. God had to rest.
Yeah.
We got to rest. But I'm sorry, that was a little on my soapbox.
That's good.
It's something that none of us do. Like,
I never thought about it, but yeah, it's very good.
yep. Like, oh, snap.
I think I'm going to go home and take a nap.
Right. I'm going to go rest. Yep. Got to make time for it, baby. Make it consistent. Because even in that, you're honoring God. You're honoring what he commands us to do. But again, none of us, it's hard.
It is hard. And that's what I love about our show is neither one of us have this figured out. I mean, really, we're trying, we're just trying.
Yep.
And I love getting on here and just talking about different things because most of the time, the things we talk about are something we're struggling with right then and there.
Yeah.
Sometimes it comes at the end of a really rough week.
Yep.
But we get on here and we talk about it while it's fresh and if we've received any revelation on that. Sometimes I receive the revelation as we're talking about it.
Right.
I'll go home and I'll be like, man, my wife will be like, where did that come from? I'm like, I don't know, but I've been struggling with that for a month now. And and so that, I hope that does that for some of you out there listening. I just want to reiterate that I by no means claim to have any of this stuff figured out because I'm just learning. I'm trying to figure this out and walk through this the best I can. And man, I fail a lot, but also found some victories here and there too. And just like to share that stuff with you guys.
Oh yeah, because I feel like I'm even with giving a message, I feel like I'm talking to myself.
Absolutely.
So like I'm talking it out and like I'm talking to me. That's why I keep telling them, like, I'm preaching to myself, y'all. Like this is for me. Like that's how, and it's the same with this. As we're talking it out, I'm like, oh, this is good, man. I'm able to take what we say and apply it. It's like, oh, it's sweet. Yeah. So some things we do get better at, and we do kind of.
My wife probably wishes I would apply more.
Right.
Like, you sound good. You sound good.
Right. Has she ever hit you with the? Now remember what you said on the podcast.
Not too bad.
Oh
but
man, Jamie's hit me with a couple of them, and I'm like. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. She don't really say that. She'll just say, maybe you ought to listen to that podcast again.
Just like, oh man,
she's right.
Yeah, you're right.
She's absolutely right. I mean, because really, I don't want to be the kind of person that just sits up here and talks about it.
Yeah,
I want to be about it. I want to do it. I want to practice it.
Yep.
I think it would be very hypocritical to sit up here and just say, oh, you need to do this and that, and then
go do that.
Not even try to apply it to my own life. So. Yeah, I totally agree. So she has a right to call me out on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We talk about patience, and I'm at home losing my cool over something silly.
What about patience? Like, yeah, you're right. Whatever. Gosh. Yep. She'll hit me, and she'll be spot on too. I'm just like, there's no argument. I can't. There's nothing I can say. You're right.
We have wonderful wives.
They're pretty awesome.
Absolutely. Just big shout out to them.
Wait,
hey, guess what? Did we make the announcement yet? About the baby?
No.
Baby is here.
Baby's here, baby.
Baby's here.
That's so awesome.
So man, Missy is actually at the lake right now.
See, I just saw a picture on my way here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I was like, man, we didn't put that out there yet. But yeah.
That is
Yeah,
so
man,
awesome.
Baby.
How you feel, Poopaw?
I feel a little bit older. Like,
Yeah.
instantly.
Like,
Instantly.
yeah,
I felt
within an
older.
hour, something changed. Like,
wait a minute.
what is really happening?
What
right now?
happened?
That is so funny.
No, it's awesome, man. She's, sent me several pictures, and, I hate it that I couldn't be there with her, but they only allow a couple people in there anyway, and I wouldn't have made that cut. So
You ain't on the top of the list.
I'm going to go, I get to go up tomorrow.
That's what my
And,
question. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I'm going up tomorrow, and I'm excited. Everything went well. Healthy baby, healthy mama.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
All, couldn't ask for more. So yeah.
Heck yeah,
really,
man.
really excited.
Well, we want to also wish y'all, everybody who's listening to this on their Thanksgiving break,
Oh,
happy Thanksgiving.
yes. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hope you have a good one. Don't eat too much turkey. Well, I guess
What
turkey
is
is
your
not
favorite Thanksgiving thing to
too. Ooh,
eat?
that's a good. See, this is a good thing to go to. Are we talking food or are we talking just all together?
Whatever.
Oh,
What's your
dude.
Thanksgiving, what do you think of?
The first thing I always think of on Thanksgiving is banana pudding. Always. That is my number one. I will make myself sick on banana pudding. Turkey's good. My Uncle Johnny makes a killer deep fried turkey,
I like that.
but banana pudding is top of the list. If that's there, it's going to be a good meal. I don't care what else is there.
Doesn't
it's-
matter if anything else is there.
No.
Right?
No, I could do.
Who makes the pudding?
Right now, my Aunt Candy was the best, hands
Name
down.
like candy. You got to be
Okay,
able to know.
right? You know what I'm saying? And then after she passed, my Uncle Johnny kind of took that mantle, and then now Jennifer Randall makes a killer, sugar free.
Oh, wow.
Yes, very good. So right now she's got the top spot on the banana pudding.
Yeah. Have you had Esther Wheeler's?
No, yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking
we
about.
had that dinner here a while back, and oh my goodness.
Oh, that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, but what about
I
you?
heard it was Mike Wheeler's recipe though. So by the way,
Of course it
she's
is.
gonna slap me.
That's right. She's gonna go.
I guess when I think of Thanksgiving, I'm not a big turkey fan.
Yeah, that's kinda how I
I
am.
take it or leave it, but I like to eat a whole bunch of it so I can go take a nap and watch football.
Right.
I like that. Whatever is in turkey that makes you sleep,
Yeah.
like I want a lot of that.
Yeah.
I don't wanna
Yep.
go-
Oh,
I
yeah.
just want to go be miserable and lay on the couch.
Oh, barely.
But stuffing, I love stuffing if it's good stuffing.
Yeah.
I like good stuffing. Cranberry sauce. I always liked cranberry
Fire.
sauce ever since I was a kid.
Yes.
I can eat a whole can of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I told Richard. Like I'll get the lid off and eat it with a spoon.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh, it's so
Love
good.
it. And I don't know why it's only acceptable to eat that one time a year,
Right.
but I mean, I don't ever.
So
think
you
to
like
eat-
the jellied
yeah,
or like the whole cranberry, like the actual cranberries?
no, like no,
The
just
jellied.
jellied.
Yeah. That's what I like.
Yeah.
I
It's
grabbed
like
some
sliced up
yeah.
according
Yeah.
to the rings on the
Yes.
can.
Yep. Some and depending on who cuts it, some cut it thick. It's like bologna.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know.
It could be thick. It could be thin. Hey.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, I get it.
So like I grabbed some from the store, and I grabbed like 5 cans, and my wife's like, "Good Lord, we need that much."
I
Yeah.
don't
She's
think
like,
they
"Yeah,
sell
that's
this year round.
yeah." She's like, "Yeah, that's true."
I found out they do.
Yes, they do. Absolutely,
Year round.
man.
Yeah.
Have y'all got a turkey yet?
No.
Okay.
No.
See, we've.
Do you actually go get a turkey, like hunt it in the woods?
No, absolutely. What? Stop it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Stop.
No.
This guy.
Okay.
This guy.
No, because that's kind of a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
It's like chopping down the Christmas tree. When you used to do that. You take the family out.
Has
in
that been a thing?
Station wagon. You get the
Oh,
little
my gosh,
saw
not-
out. It's
not-
Griswold style.
Yeah.
Man. Strap it to the hood. And
Oh my gosh, bit twice the size of the car.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so funny.
No, we cut our own tree growing up for several years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like a thing to do, man. It was like a family thing to do.
You are like SR, super redneck. Just
I had flannel.
wow.
Lots
You
of it.
really like.
Yeah.
I've never had a real tree
What?
ever. They've always been.
Like the needles get to
Yeah,
falling
no.
off, and the
Nope.
whole house smells like
Yeah.
pine. You
Nope.
never did that.
Nope. Jamie's grandma one year had like a real one, but we've never had one.
You
in
actually
our
have to
house.
water it, otherwise it starts looking bad.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah. No. None of that.
never.
Nope.
I feel like you've been cheated.
You haven't.
I
you
wanna-
haven't had Christmas.
I feel like I need to take you to go chop down you,
Oh, man.
Zeke, Zaylee, Lee before she leaves.
Right.
Maybe we should do that this year.
See,
I think we need to wait till there's a little skiff of snow on the ground, and all load up, go trucking up through timber.
See,
and,
I don't know about like I would go to like is it a tree farm?
We're not doing that.
I'd like to do that. I don't want to go and cut one down.
No, we're going into the woods.
Oh, God,
into the woods.
no.
Into the woods. And you look at it, you size it up like, oh, no, it's not really the one, you know. And then
Oh,
you're
my
like,
God.
you'll find the one.
Oh my God! Like, yeah, just like the Griswolds. Yeah,
Like that.
well, little a lot of sap. That's so funny. No way, dude. I'd be out there for 5 minutes and be like,
it'd be
oh, I don't care. Just get one. Get a butch. Let's go.
No, I think once you did it, you would love it, and you'd be like, "This has actually been pretty cool."
I think you're thinking too much of me here. I think I'd be like,
forget. Who I'm
yeah, I'd be
talking
like,
to.
let's make a stop at Target and
You
go.
opened up with Tree Farm.
Yeah, that's what I'd like. Go to a tree farm. They're already there. Pick one out. All right, let's go. I know you're disappointed.
I like it so much I could work for the Tree Farm.
Oh, you're the guy behind the
I
scenes.
can go cut hundreds up.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
Mm,
No, I don't know about that.
not for me. Not for me.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So have y'all you got yours up yet? See, we haven't either.
We have a pre-lit tree.
Yeah. Look, all this. What? Wait a second. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna get on here and talk about nothing that I don't.
I said when I was a kid. When I was a
Not
kid.
only do you have a fake tree, it's a pre-lit tree. You ain't
We don't
gotta-
even stream the lights.
That is awesome.
Lord, I apologize.
Those are the best though.
Yeah.
Pre-lit trees.
I mean,
Put it up.
when you're a kid, it's
Ready to
one
go.
thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Back starts hurting after a while.
Right.
So you do all white lights or colored?
I don't know. I think they were all white.
See, I have to do it. Like I think colored lights are tacky. I don't. Yeah.
I just
I
don't
like just
remember.
all white.
I don't remember what it is.
Yeah. And it seems like every year.
Do you put it up early?
Yeah,
'Cause I noticed like driving through town, there are Christmas trees in
Yes.
people's windows
Yes.
already.
She,
We haven't ate turkey yet.
yeah, Jamie talked about putting it up like a week ago.
When is it okay to put it up?
I say Thanksgiving
I
night.
always kind of thought. But
Like they're like,
what do other people think?
right. Yeah. What do y'all
Like, is-
think? Man,
I
no.
mean, when is it? Because I mean, some of them are like inside. It's like summer still.
Right.
A couple weeks ago, it was still 70 degrees.
It's like, it's Halloween.
okay,
Like,
maybe around time change. Is that like after Halloween? Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I know it's some people, they want it up like before Thanksgiving. That way, I guess when family comes over, like it sets the
Yeah,
ambiance.
I guess
No, I
I
love
thought
Christmas
Thanksgiving
as
was
much
like
as, and,
the gourds and the
right. Yeah, but then
horn of plenty.
yeah, but then it's only, which I can understand because it's only literally you put up like Thanksgiving stuff for
Right.
like 20 days,
Right.
and it's like okay, now we got to take it all back down.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
I don't know. I think if we ever get a house of our own, which that's bigger and more accommodating, I'm gonna love decorating and stuff. 'Cause-
Right.
But it's just gonna be like we're gonna decorate for the season, like
Right.
fall.
yeah, just one fall
Yeah, and then,
theme.
okay, now we'll do winter.
See, I had this idea that I tried to run by her, tried to run by Jamie, and she was like, "Yeah, well, it's a good idea, but no." Having the tree up all year round,
Oh gosh, I see why it was a no.
okay, all year round,
Mhm.
and decorating the tree depending on the season. So you have a summer Christmas tree. You've got
I don't know why that sounds like such a funny thing to me.
right.
What are you gonna decorate with in summer? Like
flip
board shorts,
Yes,
flip-flops?
yes, that would be awesome. Board shorts, flip flops. Then you got Valentine's Day is coming up. Guess what?
Got
Get some hearts on the tree. Guess what?
Man, you did not want to take that tree down. did you?
Right. I'm just like, let's just leave it up. Decorate it all year. Somebody's birthday. Guess what? Now the birthday tree.
They're the angel on top.
Yes.
I can't believe she shot that down.
Right. Just a big bobblehead of them
hey,
on top of the tree.
We're asking. We're going to talk to her about that.
Yes. She need come
It's
on.
on here. Yeah.
Put that up all year.
Keep that up.
Keep that up. Ain't got to worry about it being put away. Just leave that up.
Oh my gosh.
You know, New Year's tree. Man,
Oh my goodness.
graduation tree.
Oh wow.
That's right. 4th of July tree.
Yeah.
Think about the possibilities
I
now.
was just thinking them all. You know, that's funny.
I think I might be next level brilliant. When this idea, remember you heard it here first.
It's the Easter tree.
Exactly. You know?
I just can't.
Eggs.
Yeah. Veterans Day.
Yeah, you know?
Them all.
Just man, camouflage around the tree.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, when this spreads, it's gonna spread.
Okay. Well, man, we just need our listeners to chime in on this one.
Yes.
Would you leave a tree up year round?
Get on our
decorating it
Facebook.
according to
Yes.
what season it was or what was going on.
Is this a
how
good
many, How many
idea?
people actually think that's a great idea?
I like it.
I'm warming up to it.
Oh yeah. See,
Warming up.
as you're thinking about it, you're like, you know,
Just gonna think it would be hilarious.
absolutely.
I
People
think it
walk
would be
in like
absolutely
what?
hilarious. Like, why do you have your? It's not my Christmas tree. That's my kid's birthday
It's
tree.
not Christmas time. It's March. What is in March? I don't know what's in March. I don't.
St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, it's Father's Day.
Leprechauns around it.
It's the Father's Day
man.
tree.
Yeah, a pot of gold under. Come on,
That's
get with
funny.
it.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Some good ideas.
It's a great idea,
That's what I'm saying.
man. Thank you all for joining us. This has got a little crazy there at the end. We apologize. Remember, if you don't have a home church, to come check us out at the Lighthouse in Dexter, 8:30 in the parking lot, 10 o'clock inside. We love y'all. Happy holidays.